Here's a video from one of our customers who embarked on the exciting journey of building their TMG industrial greenhouse. Inspired by bloggers on social media, they decided to utilize the empty space in their yard to create a haven for growing beautiful flowers and practicing pressed flower art. The first crucial step in this project was establishing a strong foundation. They decided to go with a combination of clear crushed stones and concrete panels. They carefully measured out the area, digging the soil 3 inches deep to accommodate the crushed stones and sand. Removing the grass bed was necessary before digging deep, which took around 2 hours to ensure level and stable base. Once the pit was filled with crushed stone, they addressed the gaps in soil and a plate compactor for compressing the materials. They thoroughly compacted the crushed stones and soil. The next step is to lay down the concrete panels. Before laying down the concrete panels, they used a wood panel to level the surface carefully. They laid a total amount of 96 concrete panels in a 6 by 16 configuration, which was exactly the size needed for the greenhouse. It is always a good idea to ensure everything was accounted for according to the instructions to avoid any delays or missing parts during assembly. Following the detailed guidance, they started with the doors and windows. Taking their time to understand the assembly process, despite encountering heavy rain that paused their progress, they preserved and swiftly completed all 4 windows the next morning. Continuing with the main structure, things started well. They built upwards by putting together the wall frame around the foundation. They attached the vertical wall frames and inserted the polycarbonate panels. As they practiced more, this hard work became easier and faster. They resumed the next morning, carefully following the manual steps to the rooftop assembly. Always try to fully understand the instructions up front to avoid any misplace ahead. After finishing the roof frame, putting on the roof panels was difficult because of issues with the foundation assembly earlier. Instead of taking everything apart, they patiently adjusted and fitted the panels, finally succeeding after an hour of careful work. Finally, they installed the windows, door, and internal truss, which helps to stabilize the greenhouse. The greenhouse took them 11 hours across 3 days of dedicated effort. They completed the assembly.